Hello, and welcome. This is just, don't worry, I'm not in this section at all. Oh wow, I just look like I'm being really ignorant on my phone on the stream. I'm really sorry. So I'm keeping my hat on because it's cozy. Welcome to our collection tour thing. So last time when we did the online event, we got cosplay and we had a community cosplay, so people sent me in pictures cosplay, and we had a online cosplay catwalk. But we have actually got a thread for cosplay catwalk, so go give your love to all the lovely cosplayers that are right in there. Hello everyone that's saying hello me. Hi. I knew said hello me because it's panto season and the jokes just get cheesy. So yes, now we've got collection tours. So people from the community have been sending us videos of their collections, and it's just been absolutely like some of these collections, they're just goals. Like they're wonderful, and I'm just so jealous. Everyone, thank you for everyone that's contributed. It really means a lot. It really means a lot that we've got community support and stuff. I've changed my camera angle. There's Flurry Heart. No, it's not standing. I'll just stay like this for a couple of moments. Let's see. Why did I do this whilst I was on camera? Why? You're here to see a collection tour, not me arguing with this little tripod thing. Who's ready to go straight to the vendor channels and buy some ponies here? Ponies after this. I'm so excited to browse. Like, oh, there's so many I would love. And so I just want to say a huge thank you for everyone that sent videos and images. They're just amazing, like, honestly. And without you all, without our amazing community, we can't hold events like this. So it really means a lot. So thank you for all your submissions, and I hope you guys enjoy all the videos. So I'm excited to see them, and yay! Let's see when the stream flips over and I'll just wave and smile. Enjoy!
Hey guys, welcome to my pony room tour. My name's Miranda and I've been a My Little Pony collector for about 25 years, I suppose, seriously now, but I've always loved My Little Pony as a toy. It's my absolute favourite toy that's ever been made. I suppose you could say my pony room has been a work in progress for the last year or so. I actually moved house with my boyfriend so that I could have a room dedicated to My Little Pony because mine was just sitting in boxes and I found that quite sad. I wanted to display them. So we found the perfect house with the perfect room and we moved, and this is my pony room. So a little bit about me. I'm 37. I live in Suffolk in the UK. As I said, I've been collecting for about 25 years and I collect anything My Little Pony really. Generation 1 is my absolute favourite, but I love anything My Little Pony. I'm over on Instagram. I know some of you from there. My Instagram name is My Little Pony UK Collector. If you aren't already, come over and see. I try to share pictures every day of ponies. And it's a bit sad that PonyCon isn't happening this year in the real world, as I'll call it. But it is happening online. So do try and check it out. Support the vendors. Support the people that are making this work. And hopefully next year we'll be able to have one in the real world. So let's get started on my pony room tour. I'll try to fit everything in really quickly because I've only got 5 minutes. But first of all, as you come into the pony room, I have some Generation 1s. I did try and keep them all in set releases, but I sort of lost my way a bit because I had some sets of some, I didn't have some sets of others, so it sort of became a bit of a mismatch, but I'm slowly sorting it out, hence some of the gaps and different bits and pieces. All of the cards and that are from people that I know over on Instagram, so if they send me something, I keep all the cards. I have Sundance up the top here, who is my absolute favourite, so I have quite a few of her and Megan and Molly, some customs and some different bits and pieces. I have the basic fun retro re-releases, which I love because it gives the next generation a chance to see what we had when we were a kid, so that's absolutely great. And coming around to this side, there's an item in my collection that I never thought I would get, which is a mint in box Megan and Sundance. I got them about a month ago, so I'm really pleased I finally have that. I have quite a few G3s because when they were released I was in my early 20s and I couldn't believe they'd re-released My Little Pony to actually look a bit like Generation 1, which blew my mind. So I ended up buying a hell of a lot of them, but they're some of my favourite generations as well. Generation 3 and Generation 1 is my ultimate favourite. Coming along to here, I have a My Little Pony ride-on toy, which is something I never thought I would get, but I got her last January from a seller whose daughter had outgrown her. So yeah, she works fully. She plays the My Little Pony theme tune and you get free goes for £1, so she is a bargain. She is a bit of a highlight to my collection because she is really special and unique, I think. Coming up to here, I have some mint in box Generation 1s. This one was an absolute bargain, £5 off of eBay. Buy it now. I couldn't hit the buy it now button quick enough to get that. I have some G3.5s, some G2s, and also some Generation 4s over on the right, the bigger ones, and some plushies. As you come down onto the floor, there's a hell of a lot of plushies down on the floor. Coming up to here, I have Dream Castle, which is my childhood playset, along with the playsets on the right. They're from my childhood as well. And coming up to here, I have some shall I call them G4.5s? I really love these because, again, it gives the next generation a chance to see My Little Pony, and it gives them a different idea on the concept of My Little Pony as well, which is great. I have some Equestria Girls, some boxed G3 items too, a few odd customs and Giant Twilight up the top here. And then coming down to here, I have my Generation 4, which I love as well. I didn't actually start collecting these until about September 2017, but I've managed to get quite a few since then. And I do have some favourites such as Trixie and Fluttershy. I love those two, they're my favourites. Coming down, I've got a few more Build-A-Bears there. And this shelf here is my fakie shelf because I think that's an important thing of collecting as well. Without My Little Pony, we wouldn't have fakies, and the fakies prove how popular My Little Pony was because other toy lines wanted to make one as well. So they're always a good little joke trying to find some fakey ponies. I have some Italian and some German and some Brazilian and some Mexican ponies as well. I love the different variations from one pony, how they can all look different. Coming over to here, I have the world's smallest My Little Ponies, which are really, really cute. Some petite ponies as well, and a few different licensing things like a gift voucher and a drink mat. This is where I take all my photos for Instagram. If you follow me over on there, you'll see them. This is my little CD rack that I turned into Generation 4 shelving because it was just the right height for the little fellas to fit on. And finally, the back of the door, which is just a few boxed items that I have that I didn't want to take out of box, but the back of the door just keeps it all neat and tidy. So thanks for looking, guys. I hope you enjoyed my pony room tour, and I hope to see your tours and speak to you soon. Bye. Enjoy PonyCon.
Hi everyone, I am here showing off my pony collection. I mostly just collect these sort of G4 blind bags. So that is everyone who I've got here today. I've kind of lined them up. At the back we have all of the rarities. So I have like the metallic one, the glow in the dark, just your normal regular, the one that has like the like rainbow pattern, I guess, the glittery one and the clear. I have almost all of the Pinkie Pies as well, but I'm missing the glitter. You can see the... Ooh, there we go. Only slightly knock it over. You can see the rainbow markings a little bit better on Pinkie Pie because it's actually on her mane as well. I remember when these came out, people weren't especially fussed on them, but I think they're fun. So let me just pop that there. And hopefully get this one back up. That's the problem with these. A lot of these I've had to put blue tack on the feet so that they don't fall over. But my favourites are Minuet. You might know her as Colgate. I have her little dentist one, the glitter one, and the regular. She's actually my favourite pony, so getting all of these was pretty fantastic. There's only one I'm missing, but it's fairly rare. I have Shoeshine. She's another one that I really, really like. And I have Trixie, who has the little 3D cutie mark. I'm not sure if you guys remember these, but it has like the little star. I always kind of wanted these to light up. I thought that would have been really, really cool. But yeah, here are pretty much most of my blind bags. I have a few who aren't named characters, who are just sort of kicking about. I think my first one was Rarity, then I got Pinkie Pie, and then I started to get some of the Rainbow Dash as well. But I've been pretty much collecting these since maybe 2013, 2014, roughly. I used to have a lot more, but again, they were mostly unnamed characters, so I've mostly gotten rid of those. But yeah, thank you for coming along to my little tour of my little blind bags. Show you guys a little bit of the back there, where they're all stacked up. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else is on this fun collection tour. See if anyone else has as many blind bags as me. If anyone has a lot more random unnamed character blind bags that are just kicking about. So yeah. Thanks for coming along and let me show you all of my little ponies.
I think this is going to be about 5 minutes, guys, but I'm just going to show you a couple of things, then throw in some slideshows of some of the t-shirts I've got. All pony related, and there's stories to some of them, but I can save that for being at PonyCon. You can try down Big Macintosh. You'll be sure to, you know, listen to a few story time now. Hey, yup. This is some of the artwork I got at Salt Lake City when I was over for Fan X, and what it originally was named Salt Lake Comic-Con. Yeah, beautiful artwork, isn't it? This is some of the artwork I got at Salt Lake City when I was over for Fan X, and what it originally was named Salt Lake Comic-Con. Yeah, beautiful artwork, isn't it? Now this, if you go back through Andy Price's Twitter feed, all the sketches he's put up, yeah, I'm responsible for this one. Like I said, there's stories of everything to talk about when I go over there. I should have this in my art folder, but yeah. This is a fun piece of art. Yeah, Sweetie Belle from G3 is the very first My Little Pony I bought. You know, shock, horror, I know, but I wasn't really into buying them at that point when the original stuff was out and G2 was out. But this was at the time when G4 just came into being, and well, you know, the toys hadn't come out, and I wanted to get some, but with this being the first one I could find, I forget where it was. I think it was Home Bargains or B&M I got it in, but this was the first one. Now, the most special pony of mine would have to be this Derpy. Now, you'll probably be thinking, oh, she's a San Diego Comic-Con pony, but yes and no, because she actually showed up just as that year's San Diego Comic-Con was actually happening. And she's been with me in quite a few travels. This little pony here has been to New York, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, all over the place. Chicago, Dublin, Birmingham, Belfast even. So yeah, this is my traveling companion.
Hi folks, I'm Gem of Irongate. I'm 38 years old and I'm a My Little Pony collector, and I've been collecting for about 20 years, which is quite a long time. So welcome to this, which is my pony collection tour. So let's begin. We start here at the door, which I thought I'd mention because here is where I keep all of my souvenirs from PonyCons past, including some of my rosettes for cosplays past, and my trusty bag, which I take to conventions and keep all my kit in to help me shop for the best finds and keep a record of what I've been buying. So let's begin with the tour. So this room is a guest room, and when it's finished it'll have a bed in it and all of the comforts of home, so that guests can have the full My Little Pony experience when they come to my house. So let's tour the ponies and what you can expect to see when you come in and stay. So along here are my G1 shelves, and I am quite a methodical, organised collector, some of you know. So I like to organise my ponies by generation and then chronologically. So there is very much a lot of method into how I display my ponies. They're displayed on IKEA Billy bookcases, white, and I use polystyrene risers so you can see all of the nice things at the back. So we start here at the very first year one, which is around about 1983, and we go down the years up and down as we move across. And my first pony that I bought as a collector, and I did have ponies as a child, although I don't think any of them are actually still in my collection. I was a bit of a snip happy with the scissors when I was a child, so a lot of them ended up with really terrible haircuts. So I don't think any of those are in my collection. But my first ponies that I bought was probably a really ratty Peachy and a flutter pony that I probably spent an extraordinary amount of money for on Yahoo auctions, which tells you how long ago that was because it preceded eBay. But I didn't make mistakes like that for very long, and if you've been collecting as long as I have, then you learn these things as you go along. So I collect, I'm a bit of a completionist, so I like to collect pretty much one of every pony that there is. And as far as the original releases of ponies go, I'm very, very close to actually getting all of them. I'm only about 4 to 8 ponies away from having everything. So I'm very, very nearly there. So that's my ambition, to get it all completed. I'm going to stop here for a moment because I want to bring a couple of very special ponies together for you. I want to bring together this one here, which is G1 Seven Tails Melody. And I want to bring together this one here, which is G1 Twice as Fancy Melody. And I had my first child, baby daughter, in September of this year, and we named her Melody. And I promised my husband that I did not hoodwink him into naming my child after a pony. And we love Melody, and this is Love Melody, so that's why I thought I'd bring those two ponies together. I have G1 playsets, as you can see, all along the top. Unfortunately, I can't get most of them out on display, but I have got some here. A couple of petite playsets, that was the mini G1 ponies, and the Paradise Estate. So before we move on to talking about my G3 collection, which we'll get onto in a little bit, I'm going to give you a little whistle-stop tour of some of the other things that I've got in addition to G1, which is the main part of my collection. So I've got a small Nirvana section here where I collect alternate birth flowers and Argentina ponies. And these two shelves here, I have a very small G2 collection. I don't aspire to have everything that's G2, but I do collect a few things I like. In fact, the mansion here was one of my top buys that I got from PonyCon in Bristol a few years ago. I also have a fairy tales collection. Fairy tales are another vintage toy made by Hasbro in the late 80s. A lot of people had those alongside the ponies, so I have a small collection of those there. So moving on, here's my little giant pony collection on a couple of G3 toy chests here, one of which I did buy from a PonyCon. And in fact, some of these ponies are special customs which were created at UK PonyCon, and I bought at the charity auction. And finally, just to wrap things up, I'll move on to my G3 collection. I'm a massive fan of G3. I collected G3 since they were launched in 2003, and again these are organised chronologically, and I have a little section here for the G3.5 ponies. I also have a collection of G4s. Unfortunately they're still in boxes at the moment, but they will go on display shortly when the units are put up. Thank you very much for watching this My Collection tour. I hope you've enjoyed it. Bye bye!
Hi everyone, welcome to my collection video. I am My Little Stable on Instagram, and I'm also a vendor at the moment. Let's take a look inside my office / pony room. My shelves aren't complete yet, I'm still working on them. But yeah, this is my collection so far. I have been collecting for 24 years, since I was 3 years old. I'll explain momentarily. That wall shall be filled with carded ponyware soon. And my first pony I got at 3 years old was my Macau Lemon Drop. She was found and bought for me at my primary school's fair the year before I was due to start. Yeah. So I am quite a big Gusty fan. So if you have any Gusty items that you no longer want, they are very welcome here. So, this I also want to show you is an old shop display. This whole thing moves round, and as it moves, these spin. But it's quite fragile now. The last charity shop find I found was a sparkler in a charity shop down the road, but that was 15 years ago, and I have found nothing other than other generations of ponies in charity shops since. But in this wonderful lavender dream castle that I found for £50 online this year, side note, if you have any of these spare, please let me know. There is an alternate princess who has glow in the dark hair. I found her at a toy fair last year for £5, which I thought was brilliant. Talking of bargains, I found this box Princess Sparkle on eBay for £15 about 2 years ago. I thought that was rather brilliant. So, yeah, I absolutely adore merchandise. It is just endless, incredible things. I'm still discovering things now, and it's just brilliant. Yeah, these are my shelves. And I do say that I don't collect G3s, but I think with this only being a little selection of the 70 plus I have, I think I should probably start admitting that I do. Yeah. So, a few more things. There isn't a pop vinyl box there, which I do need to cover up with some paper. I feel like I shouldn't have pointed that out. You probably wouldn't have noticed otherwise. But yeah, as I said, it's still a work in progress. I do collect some other things too, but clearly ponies are the winners when it comes to my collections. They're just too brilliant. Yeah. I have some retro things over here, and I thought this was rather gorgeous, and I really wish it fit me. How cute is that? Talking of strange merchandise, which is kids clothing, I found this on the Facebook Marketplace a few months ago. It's a cute little dungarees with a pony on. How cute is that? Yeah, so that's my collection. It is still a work in progress, but if you would like to see it when it is in focus and when it is complete, you can check out my Instagram, which is My Little Stable. And yeah, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have an absolutely brilliant December, no matter what you celebrate. Oh, sorry, my phone ran out of battery. But yeah, I hope to see you next year in person, And I hope you have a wonderful day today and buy lots and lots of ponies.
Hello every pony, and welcome to my pony room, so people can see how much ponies I have and where there is room for more. So this is the whole of my room. As you can see, there are different generations and from all sizes. So let's take a closer look to a bit of my G1s. Where you can see them, I have a lot of variants. And I have also some ponyware made on cards, either in French, in English, but also in Italian. Just the corner with my So Softs. You see my piggy, some Japanese plushies. See G2, first years. Here's G4, all stuffed up, which is a sign I need definitely need more place. Moving on to the G3 corner, starting on top and go on to the bottom throughout the years, and the merchandise. Then we have in between Butterfly Island with some mermaids, Ponyvilles, and the G2 castle. Then we have the second closet with G3 ponies, where you can see some Birdfowl ponies, fashion styles, the Mexicans, see a whole Core 7 army, either G3 and G3.5, and some art ponies. Then there is the plushie corner with Frilly Fox as my main grill. Come to the corner of Paradise Estate, where you can see a A lot of baby stuffed with the nurseries. You can see Megan and Molly. And our lost fairy tale pony. Well, this is it for now. Time to leave the premises. Bye-bye.
Hello pony people, my name is Frankie, most of you would know me as Etnogard, and I'm going to take you a little tour round part of my collector's cabin. Now this is a 40-foot long cabin, half of which is taken up by a great majority of my Little Pony collection. The cabin is 40 foot long, it's got double locking doors, double locking windows and a security alarm in place. There's CCTV outside, it's well covered. I'm pretty sure that my ponies and my other collections are safe down there. There's also heaters in place so that nothing gets damaged in the winter. Although I did have a burst pipe last year, which was unfortunate, but luckily enough nothing got damaged. I've been collecting My Little Pony for many years. I gave a lot of my ponies away when I was a teenager to a friend's younger sister who was desperate for them, and I regretted giving them up. I found a moonstone at a car boot sale years ago, and I decided I had to start collecting them. I pretty much set out to try and buy every single pony I possibly could. You're not going to see the entire collection today. There's still quite a fair bit of it boxed up in the house and the loft. This cabin was put in place 2 years ago and I'm still working on it. I have a number of Nirvana ponies that I absolutely love. I've got ones from Peru, Argentina, France, Mexico, Brazil. Some of my Nirvana ponies are a little bit worse for wear, but they're mine, and not everybody can have a perfect pony, and every pony is most welcome here at the Dragon's Den. I absolutely love the Argentinian ponies, RG ponies. They're my absolute favourite, and I don't know why, I couldn't even tell you why, but I've always been drawn to them. I've always liked the French ponies as well, simply because of their foot stamps. I love that little circle. I don't know why, I just do. It's the little details like that draw you to one part of the collection, isn't it? Highlights in my collection, I've put in stills at the end of the video so that you can see them. Pretty much all my Nirvanas, my Spanish Piggy ponies, Minty, Snuzzle and Butterscotch with the reverse symbols. In the G3 has to be the giant G3 blank. She's enormous. I absolutely love her. She's the showstopper for me. She just looks fantastic. I've also got Rosie Posey. I was very lucky to purchase her from a fellow collector a couple of years ago, and she sits nice on the shelf. I've got a couple of the super long hair G3s that are very hard to get hold of, and they're mint in box, which is a bonus. Recently I got into collecting custom ponies. I don't have a great deal of them, but the ones that I do have I love. And there's a fair few of them have came as presents from friends, and they hold a special place in the cabin. The other ones that I like are high quality G1 ponies or HQ G1 ponies. They're made by Clipper or Daniel in America. I like these ponies because you know nobody's ever touched them before. They're brand new. Some are the classic designs, some are designs that they made up themselves. I pretty much got all of them except the artistry girls, because I didn't like that pose. I think I still need to get one teeny pony from them. I do have a story about one that I bought about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's a very, very special pony, although it might not be to anybody else. It is a Princess Amethyst, and I lost my father a couple of years ago. Before that we had been in a thrift shop, and I had never ever found a G1 pony in a thrift shop before, and there she was just sitting there, and my dad bought it for me. So she's very, very special. She sits with the rest of the princesses. She's got her wee crown, her wee top hat, and I absolutely love her to bits. At the last PonyCONLINE, I managed to get hold of quite a fair bit of merchandise for the G3s, and one part of which was a number of comics that I'd been looking for, and I pretty much think I've got all the G3 comics now, as well as all the G1 comics. I absolutely love the Dream Beauties, the G1 Dream Beauties. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're so slender and graceful looking, and there's one more that I really, really want to get, but it's proven quite difficult to get hold of. Next time I see it at a decent price, I think I'm just going to go for it because it's the last one that I want of the Dream Beauties. My favourite part of all the collections is the super long hair ponies, the G1 and the G3. I was quite lucky to get hold of two of the really rare sets for the super long hairs. I think only one of them is deboxed, the other three are mint in box, which is, I tend not to collect boxed items. I know I do have a fair few, but with limited space and the way that I display my ponies, there's really no reason for them to be boxed. I remember when the G1s and the G3s were in the shops, I can remember being taken to John Lewis's in Edinburgh by an aunt and finding the My Little Ponies in the toy department and picking one to take home, which was great. And when the G3 ones were released, I remember I went into just about every supermarket I could get into in order to get as many of the collection as I could. I don't remember G2 being in the shops. I don't know if I seen them and didn't like them. They're not my favourite generation, although I do have quite a few of them as well. But G3 is my ultimate favourite generation. So I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the Dragon's Den, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the convention. Thanks for watching. Bye!